I feel like I'm ready. Like I'm excited going there, and I feel as ready, more prepared as far as my riding feels good. Everything feels like it needs to. Everything's in line. When I get there, I'm just gonna take it off my shoulders and just let God have it and just roll with it and have fun.
Isaac did his job, with $1 million potentially on the line. So now he is literally one rodeo away from $1 million.
Isaac Diaz getting it.
Did you dream that in your lifetime you would ride at one rodeo for $1 million?
A lot of people get a crack out of this picture. We used to get on steers when I was starting out, and about a half a jump later, I was upside down in the dirt. But that's back in Florida with some people I grew up with.
Tell me about the family you grew up in.
My dad was in the military in Southern California, San Diego. He was a jet mechanic at Miramar. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom most of our life, but there was 4 of us kids, so it was cheaper for her to stay home and watch us than send us to daycare or whatever. And so, yeah, I had a great childhood growing up. They were very supportive of everything we wanted to do.
Not a rodeo family?
No, ma'am. No, I had some friends that I met in Florida. They kind of took us under their wing, and they saw the interest that we were immediately interested in the horses and rodeo whenever we were kids, and we met them through our church, and they just made it available for us and said, yeah, if you want to come help out at the ranch, you can. And me and my brother and my sister kind of just hung to that, and we had all the opportunity we wanted to pursue it.
How old were you when you knew you wanted to be a professional saddlemark rider?
Probably about 13. So there's a man by the name of Mike Fletcher that I hung on his coattails growing up, and I watched him ride bucking horses at a really young age. I think he quit probably around the time I was 10 years old or so. And so I just idolized him and just wanted to do everything he did. And so as I got old enough to get on bucking horses, I told him that I wanted to do it, and he said, okay. And yeah, he made it easy for me to get started.
Were you a natural, or did you have to fight for it?
I guess if you ask him, I was not a natural. But I did fight for it. I will say that. I tried hard. I got on every opportunity I could. It didn't come easy. I don't know. It took me about 2 years to get where I was doing really well in the high school ranks and stuff, and then it got a lot easier. But I got on a lot of horses in order to accomplish that.
In 2010, I actually met Isaac at the Canadian finals, and then we went on our first date out in California. So yeah, if it wasn't, I guess, for rodeo, we probably wouldn't have met. I want to say after we went on our first date in California, I didn't see Isaac again until Cloverdale, British Columbia in May, like the 3rd week in May. And then it might have been a couple months until July until I seen him again. So yeah, for most people, it's hard to even fathom making relationship work or even just start out that way, but it's kind of been a part of our lives. I guess it's all we know, really. Isaac is a great dad. I would say, honestly, he does great in the arena, but he is probably, I can't even say he probably is. I know he's the best dad that we could ever ask for these kids. He makes time for them and everything, puts them first, makes sure that he's taking them and doing stuff with them. Isaac also, he has his priorities very in line. He's very dedicated to what he does, so it's fun for us to kind of watch him. He works out, he watches everything he does. He is always willing to help here at home when it comes to the colts or the horses or whatever we need, or taking Whitley to school now. It's a constant carousel act around here, but it's awesome to watch Isaac balance it all.
You and Brittany have built a beautiful family money can't buy, haven't you?
Yeah, we truly have. It's just, like I said before, God's just blessed us tremendously. We have 2 healthy kids. and that you can't speak enough about that. You know, we've got a lot of friends that have had heartache with that, and just to have 2 kids that are healthy, there's no greater blessing.
They say money can't buy happiness, but it surely wouldn't make you sad, right?
Oh no, it wouldn't make me sad. You know, it can't buy happiness. I think we've all had a little bit of money in our lives and seen that. But it can buy opportunity. You know, money can provide opportunity. And like, not opportunity for me. It's not going to be opportunity for me. It's going to be opportunity for those 2 kids.
Our second opportunity. Isaac Diaz is Triple Crown eligible. He's going to win Corpus Christi, the second major event in the row. He's on his way to closer to $1 million.
You won Cowtown Christmas last December, and then in May you won Rodeo Corpus Christi. At what point was there like a moment where you thought, I have a chance to ride for $1 million?
Yeah, if anybody knows me very well, they know that I push everything off to, I just try to give it to God. So I remember specifically saying, Lord, this is yours. You take it if you want it, do what you want to with it. And I'll never forget the feeling whenever I found out that I had won it, because I wasn't very many points. To be on top at the end of it, I remember just shaking my head and going, okay, God, I guess you're gonna take me one step further. Regardless of what happens here, this is all you. So
1 win away from having a chance of that $1 million bonus, the Triple Crown bonus, Rodeo Carolina. That's got to be exciting for you and get you geared up for October.
Yeah, it is exciting. You know, just the fact that they make that available to cowboys, you know, that could change your life. And so if it happens, it happens. If not, I know God's still on his throne. So
No matter what happens in Tryon, that Isaac's gonna carry himself the same way he does today, and not be boastful or anything, that he's just gonna be happy and content with having that opportunity.
You've won $1.5 million in your career. It was like almost 20 years to win $1.5 million in rodeo. How does that stack up? I mean, it kind of puts it side by side. 18 years, I believe, to win $1.5 million, and here you are, $1 million at one rodeo. How do you square that up?
it's crazy. It's just wild to have that much, to have $1 million at one time. You know, I guess that would take my career and just put a stamp on it. I think it'd make it all the worthwhile, I guess.
Surely it helps minimize the $1 million pressure, knowing that Brittany, Whitley, and Reese, win, lose, or draw, you're still daddy and a wonderful husband, right? So does that not take a little air out of the pressure?
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's probably the only pressure. You know, there's no pressure coming from them, but from me, like, I want to do that for them, and so that's the only pressure that there's going to be. It's not going to be whether I ride good in front of these people or whether I win it because somebody said I was gonna or because they said I wasn't gonna, but just the fact that I wanna win it for them.